So, hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of awesome FTB Engineering with Noxer. For today, I'm gonna show off a bit old map, which me and a friend made, with Tech World 2. And I am going to show off our pretty awesome power system, as requested on the FTB forums. So, I'm gonna start off here. Right now, I'm flying, using the power armor. So I'm gonna turn that off. And I'll get started on this. So, what we did was we took a tree farm and made that into steam to use for our Big Reactors turbines. So, I'm gonna explain how to do this, if I get up here. So, we built this tower here, with some green glass and stuff like that, because it's pretty. And there's other farms than the multi-block farm to do this. This one actually requires fertilizer, so there are better alternatives which are more efficient, but this works. So what you can see here is it's pretty much vomits stuff, especially apples. And that is because even if we just have two farms, we have used Forestry to create what you can call like super trees. So these are pretty much maxed out. They have high yield of saplings, they mature faster, they have a high yield of apples, and their sappiness, which is extremely important for this setup, is high. So what this means is that we'll get a lot of saplings and a lot of apples, and the saplings are awesome. So if we go down here, we can see what happens with everything. Everything comes down here through these pipes, and the wood is actually pumped down here. So they enter these electric furnaces, which in turn, which in turn enter these generators. So we get some pretty nice power of this. Maybe like, what could it be, like 100 EU per tick or something. But that's like the small output. We just want to get rid of the wood pretty much. So, to get to the interesting part, we go over here. So, down here, we see apples and saplings going down. So, first of all, the apples all go down here. And we have like a huge overflow of apples. So, we get tons and tons of fruit juice. And we also get mulch out of this. So, this squeezer here, all the squeezers produce fruit juice and mulch. So, the mulch is pumped out here and pumped over to these fermenters from Forestry also. These fermenters are used to turn saplings and other vegetable stuff into biomass. So this need mulch to work, which we get from this, and we also get this fruit juice. This fermenter works on water, but if it's supplied fruit juice or honey, it works 50% more efficient. So we like use fruit juice for all of these. Anyway, so we get like lots and lots of excess fruit juice. So I actually made a little setup here for using some of that fruit juice, and it turns out that biogas engines can run on fruit juice. You need a little lava to start them up, but this lava is not consumed, it's just for like heating them up. So this runs entirely on fruit juice and produces, yeah, well, quite some MJ. So that's also like a side output. But anyway, this biomass here goes over to all of these stills. And the reason we need so many of these stills is because they work quite slow. But they are a bit more efficient than the refineries and are just working a little bit slower. So these, they pretty much do the same thing. But yeah, we prefer the stills because they're more efficient. They produce ethanol by just supplying them some power. So this ethanol is actually pumped out of these and directly into railcraft boilers, steam boilers. So these are supplied with water from a what are called aqueous, let's see here, aqueous accumulator. So they need water on both sides of them, on two sides, and they produce water like from nothing. Anyway, so this ethanol boiler is producing steam, which is automatically, when it gets above 50%, sent out of this into this turbine here. So this is done by having I think it's 12 fluid ports on the side here of this, 4 times 3. Otherwise it couldn't keep up. So you see that this is full here, and that's because this thing is, yeah. So I think I've set this up a bit wrong here, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I've set this up a bit wrong. It should be spinning. Anyway, this should be able to produce 24k RF per tick if you set it up correctly, or at least a lot. But right now we get 12,000, but that's quite okay. So you could probably make a better design for this. I think the optimal, as I said, puts out 24k. Oh yeah, okay, here we got it. It's because because of some reason I set this for to not go max. So this is gonna go up to 24k RF per tick now. So to actually use all this power, you actually need 4 output ports, like down here. So, or I mean 3. So each of these cables can take 10k per tick. So you actually need 3 to just output from this beast. So that's pretty nice. So yeah, that's output. So that's pretty much it. And you don't, since the trees have this high sapling yield when you use them in the fermenters, that's pretty much what that is. If I look here, you see that the sapness is high. What that means is that we get a lot of biomass for each sapling. So we get like tons and tons of biomass. So right now, for running this turbine, we are not even close to using all the biomass and ethanol and stuff we get. So we could probably run like 4 of these, I think, or something on the farm we got up here. And we only run 2 farms up here right now, and they're not really that huge. As you can see, there are 2 of them, and they are pumping out stuff like crazy. I mean, look at that. That's totally crazy. So yeah, that's pretty much the setup here. And we also get some excess steam from these. I calculated what this can take 2,000 millibuckets per tick, and these 3 boilers I need to produce that actually produce a little more than 2,000 millibuckets per tick. So I set up some industrial steam engine to just use the excess steam. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and we can see this rising pretty fast here. So it's gonna reach like 1.8k. Like we can see here. I actually jumped forward a little, just so I could show this off. This is gonna rise to like pretty much 24k, and this is gonna rise to, yeah. So it's almost there, as you can see now. So this is pretty awesome. But anyway, if you like my video, please like it on YouTube, and subscribe, because there's gonna be more awesome stuff like this. And yeah, so thanks for watching, and check out my other videos. Bye!